Okay, here's a real treat. This is Andy Nyman's Dead Zone Pro. This was released in 2007. Routine by Andy Nyman. It was released by Alakazam Magic, Peter Nocti in the UK, and the electronics was created by Christopher Taylor. And if you've watched this channel, you would have seen a few Christopher Taylor items recently. It was the very first multi-transmitter system that Christopher had written, had built, and it worked perfectly. The routine I really like. It talks about this concept of dead zoning that professionals use, professional security personnel use to detect a threat in people in the crowd. They zone in very quickly on where the threats are. And it talks about this, has extensive pattern here. I'm not going to do the full routine or anything, but it really is, if you want to take this to the next level, this is a really good routine. What's nice is it's all contained in the case. The second you open up the case, it actually turns on the unit. The case itself is the switch, so that's kind of very useful. And you can show the contents, and you can see you have a gun here. It's not a real gun, but it looks real. You have a knife, and you have a canister. Canisters for biological weapons and poisons and gas. And you can hand this to the spectator. But before you do, you say, I'm going to target someone, and you give them the target. There's the target. And now you turn your back, and they take the case, and you say, I want you to pretend that you're the assassin, and I want you to open up the case and just choose your first weapon, whichever weapon you want to use first. And take it and pick it up and place it inside your left-hand pocket. All right. You done that? Okay. Remember, I'm turned around. You won't be able to see me do this. Now, it's just me, so I have to pretend to be two people. The next thing you do is you ask them to choose another weapon, and say they choose this one. You place that in your right pocket. Okay, finally, I want you to take one more weapon, and remember, you can't see anything, you don't know what they're doing, and I want you to place it in your back pocket. All right, and then close up the case. That's all good. All right, now you can turn around and you say to them, all right, I can, just by looking at you, I can assess the threats, the threat levels, I can even tell you where they're coming from. For instance, you have some explanations of why you're choosing the left pocket, but it looks like your left pocket, that seems to be most concentrated. I believe that's where you put the gun. And of course, the left pocket is where they put the gun. And keep concentrating. Oh yes, all right, I'm getting a sense the knife is in your right pocket. There's the knife in your right pocket. But you're still carrying something. I think in your back pocket is the canister. And you bring out the canister. And you then talk about, people think it's done, and they're going crazy, but you're not done. Remember, they've had the target in their hand all this time, or on their person, and you can say, if you get really good at this, not only can you assess the threat, you can kind of know about where the threat's going to be even before it happens. And on this target, you wrote that the canister is going to be in the back pocket, the knife is going to be in the right pocket, and the gun will be in the left pocket. And the crowd goes crazy. Now, I love this routine, and again, it's all detailed in here, but what I particularly like about this setup, and this is the only one like this, is I've had it retrofitted to use the brand new technology, both from the transmitter and the receiver, so you have a nice small digital and nice vibrating receiver. The electronics inside has been completely renovated, and you are good to go. You can wow them, and you just turn up, and it goes inside in your pockets. Done. So this is a real nice device and a great routine. I think if you want to do something, it's just all you do is learn the routine, and you'll have a feature. I'm almost tempted to keep myself. It's just too big for me, but I'm really tempted to keep myself because it's a beauty. You'll love it. All right, thank you.